All right, so viewers of the show know my next guest is a longtime critic of the J. Powell Federal Reserve and sees several issues that go just beyond just the rate issues. I want to bring in now Wellington-Altus Private Wealth Management, their chief market strategist, Jim Thorne. And Jim, I want to talk about this liquidity and monetary transmission issue because this is one of the areas I thought it was wonderful when you said we shouldn't have QT or QE. They both should be stopped. Wall Street's kind of wanting this QE, though.
This is mission creep. Okay, the Fed's got to stop it. We got to put the Fed in the penalty box. But what this does, it doesn't bring liquidity into the system like everybody says, right? The transition mechanism is broken. All this really does is it changes the quality of the collateral within the system. So the Fed's got to stop it and then walk away like they did after World War II, Charles.
A lot of people are shocked, the regular folks, when they hear that the Federal Reserve actually pays banks, I guess ostensibly not to lend money, to keep the economy slow. I mean, whatever it is, should they stop paying banks money on excess reserves? Could that money be better used somewhere else, like in the economy?
Yes, get the banks to do their jobs. They're even paying interest to banks that are not American. Like, let's get all that money. Let's get the banks doing the job, which is credit creation. Let's get back to the way it was before we had this massive mission creep by the central bankers.
More mission creep. The reverse repo program is sort of confusing for folks. The only thing is we've been reading articles recently that it's almost on E. So everyone's like, well, what is it? You say it's the elephant in the room.
It is, because it relates to the point up here. The Fed is trying to control short-term interest rates through QT, through paying bank interest and reverse repo. They just got to shut everything down and get back to their core competence.
Let's talk about some of the market signals and trends. Credit markets, are you okay with them?
Yes.
You're okay with credit markets? You're not worried about a PE implosion or anything like that?
No, it's everybody's going to go back. Every time we get a bump in the road, Charles, we get the global financial crisis.
Right.
Come on.
Yield curve, what's that telling us right now?
It's flattening. It means that, guess what? The U.S. Treasuries are okay and there's demand for them.
Yeah, we haven't heard a lot, right? These auctions have been going on pretty much without a hitch.
What happened to the end of the world crowd,
and
Charles?
Foreigners are buying our assets like never before.
Oh, my God, the end of the dollar.
Inflation, how concerned should we be?
It's not a problem. Put in market-based indicators.
Recession, someone said 30% chance. No.
Not a case.
King dollar.
Yes, Charlie, you were saying before, back to the 90s. What's going to happen is productivity and a resurgence of America is going to drive a stronger U.S. dollar.
All right, I wanted to talk to you about this. You have been killing it, by the way, in the market. Everyone's playing a guessing game with AI, okay? And they keep going back to the 1990s, irrational exuberance, you know, the famous Alan Greenspan. Here's the interesting thing, though, folks. So this was the rally, right, with the share prices, but this was the move in earnings. So earnings obviously back then weren't keeping up. They're moving in tandem right now, and we're not even anywhere near the six. I mean, why do people keep equating this with this when it's not even close?
Why do we care? Let's make money, Charles, right? A bull market ends when the punch bowl is taken away. In the big, beautiful bill, Mr. Trump, or President Trump, says that CapEx is 100% tax deductible until Jan 1, 2031. There's your turn. There's your turn.
2031. So that potentially is how much more you see this the rally.
Yes.
Hey, let me give you props, Thorne. These are names you've had 3 times this year. You come on the show. Palantir, Tesla, Broadcom, Power, Hood. I assume you're holding all of these names. You still think they have much more room to the upside.
Let's add Seagate and let's add Micron too.
All right. I don't know if you had those on this show, but we did give you some props here. Now you've been killing it, but here's one thing before you go. Then, Powell maybe trying to make an adjustment. Is it too little, too late? What's his legacy?
Powell's legacy?
Yeah.
He's over his skis. He has brought into question the constitutionality of the Federal Reserve. And that will be what historians think about with this guy. He is a complete and total disappointment.
Wow. Jim, thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.
Congratulations.